here at the Moose Lodge in Hobart, Indiana for the Duneland IPMS contest and show. Alright, this is absolutely incredible. I mean, if I had to vote for best car, I mean, there's a lot of nice cars here, but this thing is so cool. And being a cat plane fan, the detail on this thing is just exquisite. It's really nice. As is the detail on this, again. And I know, having just built this in 1:72, really nice. And then this is what I picked as the best, just because I'm really partial to Corsairs. And this guy did a really nice job on this. And then for World War I, or biplanes at least, this thing is just awesome. I've been looking and this one is just exquisite. Look at that. Gotta love the Warthog. It's just such a cool plane. So the judges are doing their thing. Got guys at each table starting to, look at them and evaluate them. It's pretty interesting. So I'll just do a quick pan of all the vendors. So I got quite a few tables here. Just bought a bunch of stuff from these guys. Got this old USS Aurora USS Enterprise kit, 75 bucks. cars is the BMW 635 CSI from the 80s. And, oh wait, I thought that was, yeah, 25. So I think I'm gonna snag that. So yeah, it's a pretty decent show and contest. So I'm just putting some more of the stash in the car. And over here is this sweet GTX. Check that thing out. Very nice. Okay, it's post-judging, and they definitely moved it around. It was facing the other way. So, we'll see. And post-judging, I guess I'll find out what a green tag means. Alright, so we got a red mark. We'll see what that means coming up soon, I guess. So now they're laying all the awards out on all the models that have stickers.
Can I have everybody's attention?
So,
all you guys in the back, we're going to hand out the special awards now.
before I do the stash haul, I just want to acknowledge Duneland IPMS Chapter. Awesome show and contest. Just had a blast, talked to several really cool people. There were people from IPMS chapters in Iowa, Wisconsin, obviously Indiana, and tons of categories to enter into, which is the only reason for this. I'm totally humbled, and I think I was lucky that this category is World War II and later 1 to 72 multiple prop. And I think there was maybe 5 or 6 other entries, whereas other categories just had, a zillion entries. So it's all relative. But, I'm humbled. It's an honor. So that was cool. And then the Hornet got second place in, I think it was 1 to 400 and smaller ships. And I think there was maybe 4 others there as well. And I just threw the Butch O'Hare gold from last year in there. So I think that's enough now. That's probably going to retire that. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. So that's the haul. But first, just as a testament to how cool the show was, I bought 15 raffle tickets for $10 and won all these things. Way more than $10 worth of kits. So I think this was submarines. They had different bins, so I divvied them up. These were miscellaneous. Check this out. This is a bunch of different 15 paper airplanes. You could make, I guess, out of this kit, all these different paper airplanes. Totally cool. This was in miscellaneous. Pterodon. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'll figure it out. That looks kind of cool. A Concorde. I cleaned up in airplanes. Oh, and then I had just done a before YouTube build of my X-15, and I talked in that video about that it was dropped by a B-52, and this is the B-52 that drops it. So I believe this is 1 to 144 maybe? 1 to 175. Wow. That's an interesting scale. So I won that, and then a ship, the New Jersey. So awesome show with great, and everybody I think that bought tickets won something. They had a huge table and they had a huge list of numbers. So very cool show. And then as far as the stash haul goes, so I had some specific things that I was looking for, and then other things that were just a surprise that I ended up getting. So I wanted to get some more Soviet fighters. And I did a before YouTube build of the IL-2, the early one without the rear gunner, and now this one has the rear gunner, the M3, in 1-72. And they tell me the whole kit's there, but the decals left over from that one, I think if you recall, that kit had a ton of different configurations, so I can supplement if I have to. So I got another IL-2, this Jack 1 in 1-72, a MiG-3, and then a MiG-15. All, I'm a 1-72 guy. And then happened across this. And if you saw a couple of my home videos, the air shows, as well as the Valiant Command Air Museum, this L-39 Albatross in my air show videos, they're Soviet era trainers made in Czechoslovakia. And these guys go out and buy them, and these guys in particular put 4 of them, I think, together, painted them all the same, and made a flight team out of them. I may look up that video and do this one and that. We'll see. And then I wanted to get some more helicopters. So I got the Apache Longbow and a Dauphine. Again, seen this at several air shows. I think you may have seen my kids sitting in one at one air show. So I thought that'd be cool to build. And then I wanted to get some more cars. When I was younger, this was one of my dream cars, the 635 CSI, especially the M. And I saw that in the price, nothing here did I pay what it says. Everything was negotiation or grab another one. I don't have to take them home and stuff like that. Again, really great vendors, really good deal. And then I love Lincolns. So a Lincoln Continental, and I think there's two bodies in here. And again, everything was like, oh, throw this in for that. And, which is part of the fun of going to things like this and flea markets and stuff like that. And an F-15 in 1-72, a 1-72 Lancaster, a plane I've always liked and always wanted to do. Still in the cellophane, a Hasegawa A1 Sky Raider. And then, lo and behold, this S2 F1 tracker, the Minicraft Hasegawa kit, which is the kit that I'm building, and I think he had $10 on it, and I said, I'll give you $250. I mean, it's pretty bad. The decals are shot, all that, but for I think I gave him $3 for it. For $3, I have replacements for everything, and now I think I may, and I'll do this in my trader video, I may cut this off and use these tails and attempt that. We'll see. And then again, I'm cutting these things off the wings in case I screw it up. I've got 2 more, so for $3 I couldn't pass it up to have backup parts, so I got that. So I think that's and then ships. So this one table was like everything 50% off. So I kind of walked over there. This was 16, so I got it for 8. 1-720 Nimitz, and then this one guy had this Bismarck, and he's like, yeah, I found it at an estate sale. That's a pretty cool kit. So added a little bit of everything, and then totally cleaned up on the Raffle. So all in all, a really great day. So I hope you found that interesting, and I encourage everybody to go out to the IPMS website, and they have this map where you can look up events and contests near you. And as a matter of fact, I think the next one I'll be going to is the Butch O'Hare again this year on November 5th. So if you get an opportunity to go to that, maybe I'll see you there. So once again, thanks for watching and happy modeling.